Secondly, the challenge of our country now is so huge that the framework, the ideological framework and the functional framework, the policy framework that one can go and sell to the people, it is almost virtually impossible to craft. And for the opposition, you have to craft it to be very strong, but know that what is going to work on the ground is money, the authority of the state, the interference of people like even the Electoral Commission. I'm a living example of that. The last election, we were all knocked out because of the Electoral Commission. And then the violence that is engulfing our country. And this is my biggest fear. The young people are tired of waiting. Young people are tired of poverty. Young people are tired of being told and made promises that don't work. I heard in the news you are talking about 2% inflation. What is it about? When you cannot afford food, what is inflation? And so the coming elections is going to be a bigger challenge, not just for the opposition, not just for NRM, but it's going to be a bigger challenge for our country. Because if we don't handle it well, we are going to have a serious crisis in our hands.
Professor, how do you think the opposition can adequately prepare for this election? Other
than organizing strongly, you have seen what is now happening, where Dr. Besigye, the allegations of him colluding either to attack the helicopter of the president or whatever, those accusations are going to be there. Nook was in the field. They were stopped. So what adequate preparation can enable you to overcome false accusations against you? And when you get arrested, you are impotent. What preparation can allow you to go to the field and continue, and yet when you try to do that, some of your members are likely to get killed? This is the tragedy we face. And the responsibility for that lies squarely on the NRM government. 40 years is a long time. If they were going to democratize the country, create equity, create fairness, 40 years is a long time. And some years ago, 2014, when Amama Mbabazi was being removed from Secretary General, I wrote an article because I saw what was happening and I could not sleep, and I went to my study and I wrote an article, Political Succession, Why Can't We Learn from Trees? And in it, I talked about the inevitability of change, particularly when you put pressure on people, that change will end in chaos. It ended in chaos in all other countries. Name it, DR Congo, Somalia, South Sudan, Sudan itself, name it, Syria, Iraq. So I've always taken opportunity like this to appeal to President Museveni. Change the tone of our politics, engage openly with the opposition. And if need be, we Ugandans will accept a compromise situation where we can even agree that in this election, this is how we shall operate, even if it is against the expectations of everybody, if we agree to it so that we move beyond this tension and uncertainty.
Very much, Professor, for joining us